Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and all other placements. Welcome or welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot. This is Anna, and we are going to be taking a look at September 2025. Do keep in mind that these are general readings, that is to say, not private, and therefore they may not and should not resonate with all of you, which is absolutely expected. Okay, guys? For a more in-depth personal reading with me, you can check the link in the description box down below, guys. With that being said, make sure that you like, that you subscribe, and leave me a comment, okay? It is my birthday, and guys, I do want to keep doing all 12 signs, but the algorithm really runs on likes and comments. So in order to help me achieve that goal, I need for you to help me out, okay? If you want to see more of these videos coming up next week, then let it be known, okay? I may actually take a week off to see how the videos do and make my decision from there. Okay, guys? Let's go ahead and jump into the reading. The first week of September, please, ladies, my spirit guides, if you would please, and as always, thank you for these messages. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups, family. I instantly got family. Let's see here. The second week of September, please, ladies. The Two of Pentacles. Well, this is weird because completely different cards, but Libra had the same ones. You may be a Scorpio Libra cusp. For the third week, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, nurturing your stability or nurturing yourself here. For the fourth and final week of September, the Strength, and then the Four of Pentacles again showed up in Libra's reading. You could have some heavy Libra in your Venus or in your Moon, okay? Your emotions or the way that you show up in romance. The Hermit underneath the bottom of the deck, also in Libra's reading, and you just watched me shuffle, guys. The Seven of Wands, also in Libra's reading, and we have Libra and energy. You could be dealing with a Libra. Or Libra, you could be cross-watching for a Scorpio. Hi! Virgo energy here and Libran energy underneath the bottom of the deck. Wow, you're really struggling to keep something in balance here. Internally is what it feels like. I'm getting this won't fly. Okay, whatever that means. The Seven of Wands, like you're standing up for something. This is not going to fly. This is not balanced. This is not equal. You could be saying, yeah, deep within, I know that something is not off, or that something is not right, something is off. Something is not in alignment here. Either within yourself or within a relationship, alright? The Hermit, Virgo energy, Libran energy, the Strength here, Leo energy showing up. The Ten of Cups, though, for the first week, let's go ahead and take a look. And I did instantly get family. If you're dealing with a family member, then you could be saying, yeah, this is where my boundaries are. The Five of Cups, Ten of Cups, Five of Cups. Ooh. You know it's not the same as it was. I still haven't gotten my voice back yet, guys. I'm still sick. As it was. You know it's not the same as it was. The Sun. I feel like you're coming to the conclusion. The Five of Cups, the Sun, Strength. You've been holding on to something here that ultimately you're seeing. You're seeing it come into the light. There's something that's being put in the spotlight or that's being illuminated to you. Not all that glitters is gold. Now I'm hearing that song. Two cards of Leo here, the Sun and Strength. The Five of Cups, the Ten of Cups. There's a lot of emotional energy here. It's like trying to maintain the happiness and realizing that you can't. I feel like the Sun is a dualistic meaning in this particular row. I feel like, yeah, you did want to maintain whatever this family dynamic was. But ultimately, you had to face the light of the situation, which is that there are some cups that have spilled over. Okay, there is some sadness, remorse, and regret here whenever it comes to the past. Someone, and it may not even be you, it may be someone else, is holding on to this strength, or having the strength to call this out, to bring this into the light and say, look, we need to talk about this for the health of the relationship, for the health of the family, for the best and highest good of all involved. We really do need to talk about this, whatever this is, whatever this Five of Cups represents. Excuse me. Again, back to school. Yeah, gotta love it. The Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. Pentacles are time, effort, and energy, guys. Some of you have a lot on your plate here. The Queen of Cups. Nurturing your emotions amid the chaos is what they just gave me. Amid the chaos. Temperance. Yeah, you're trying to find balance here. You really are. You're trying to give to yourself. The Ace of Cups. There may be something here that you're having the strength to walk away from, and then you are stepping straight into, in the second week, nurturing your emotions. Queens nurture, kings are masters of their suit. So we have the Queen of Cups here, which is about nurturing your emotions. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is about nurturing your stability. So I feel like you're doing a lot of self-care. Then we have Temperance here, which is about healing and healing of the heart. It is two cups being poured into a single cup. That is Archangel Michael being represented. It's a blend of passion and emotion. It's about making oneself whole again after being separated into parts. It's about paying attention to signs and synchronicities. It's about standing in the pool of divine consciousness. It's about the sun rising again, having faith that all will work out. It's trusting in the divine. The Ace of Cups here is an overflowing cup of emotion. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You may be saying, I'm in my feels. I have a lot of feels. And I'm nurturing those feels. And I'm also trying to heal those feels. I'm just not sure how to go about doing that amidst the chaos. If this is a system or a family unit or something that has broken down, you may be saying, I'm trying to put the pieces back together, but I'm having difficulty maintaining balance here. Remember, we did have the Seven of Wands and Justice underneath the bottom of the deck, which represents the scales of justice. So I feel like you could be really trying to keep things in check, in balance here. The Two of Pentacles even is kind of, there's one pentacle up, one pentacle down. And it says you can, with the infinity symbol on the original Rider-Waite, it's saying that you could continue to do this forever. Potentially, you could. You could go back and forth. Even the Two of Wands has the potential of standing at the crossroads and never making a decision. Never picking a path. If you do continue to just sit there and weigh the options, you may do that forever in a day. This is kind of saying you need to pick a direction, you need to pick a choice, you need to pick what's most stable for you and throw your emotions into that as much as you can, all right? To heal whatever this is. The Temperance energy here in the it's Sagittarian energy in Temperance. You could be a Scorpio Sag cusp as well. I'm getting strong cusp energy here, or a strong crosswatcher vibe. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm just saying. I'm not seeing you very much represented here. All right. Except in the cups. The Queen of Pentacles for the third week. You're shifting your focus into nurturing personal wish fulfillment and the stability thereof. The Nine of Cups. Yeah. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles. Thank you. The Devil. And we have the Seven of Cups. Whoa, I just heard the devil, the devil, Then I'm getting, 'tis better to reign in heaven than to serve, or to reign in hell than to serve in heaven. You, you, you may be saying to hell with what other people think. I'm gonna look at. This feels like, yeah, the archetype of Capricorn here in the Devil is about obsession. It's about, honestly, it's about dedication, like to the core dedication. Deal with the devil kind of dedication. You may be saying, I am absolutely dedicated to, regardless, whatever this is here that did not work out, that I'm dealing with sadness, remorse, and regret. What I'm going through here in the process of healing, you know what? I figured it out. To hell with it all. 2 tears in a bucket. I am looking after my best and highest good, because if I'm not going to nurture myself, this is giving me a very selfish vibe. But I feel like, honestly, you may have just had it and said, you know what? I'm going to do what's best for me. And who the hell cares what anybody else thinks? Because whenever it comes to happiness, I haven't had a lot of it. I may have had it, and then it was taken from me, or something happened. Now I've had to put myself back together. Now I'm hell-bent focused on what makes me happy, damn it. For others of you, you could be nurturing your stability in the face of battling or dealing with the options of overcoming an addiction. Now, that's not going to be for everyone. But I do see the 7 of Wands and Justice underneath the bottom of the deck. Some of you, this could be a legal situation in which you're saying, yeah, I really do have to get something under control. You could have, there could have been something here having to do with maybe a DWI or something like that has come to the light. And your family is saying, you're having to kind of put things back together in this process. And if this is about getting clean and sober, then you're saying, you know what, the 9 of Cups can be about overindulgence. Healing here with temperance and patience. Okay, as someone who is 6 years sober, I can tell you that, yeah, it's not an overnight thing. It does take patience. It does take going back and forth. Even the card of temperance is called the spiritual bartender. Okay, it can be the card of the alcoholic. If that does apply to you, I feel like you're going deep within here with the Hermit. You may be taking some time for yourself and saying, yeah, I need to prepare for whatever this is, in order to stand up to a legal situation. Not for all of you, but I feel like some of you are dealing with something that just won't go away, and you're going to have to take legal action on it. And it could be a result of overindulgence, or something here that you got caught up in with the devil, like an addiction or something of that nature. And you're looking at options of how to overcome this. Good on you. Okay, I mean, it's seriously, it's not an easy task at all. Strength and the 4 of Pentacles. This is really having the strength to hold on to what is stable, what you know to be stable. Like, I'm not letting this go. The last thing that I want is to let those 4 pentacles go whenever I'm still up in the air about these other 2 pentacles over here. The Queen of Wands. This is about nurturing your stability, or not nurturing your stability. You have 3 queens here, by the way. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands has that kind of, who the hell cares? I don't really play by society's rules. Energy. You're gonna do whatever the hell it takes. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, come hell or high water. You're gonna do whatever it takes to hold on to the stability that you do have. By any means necessary, I'm hearing. By any means necessary. Yep, the Queen of Wands. That is the Queen of Wands. By any means necessary. The 6 of Wands. There's something here that you desperately do want success and victory over. And you can't get to the 6 without going through the 5. The King of Wands. There's a lot of fire energy here. You're stepping into a place, or you may be dealing with someone who is or has a lot of fire in their chart. Is a fire sign or has a lot of fire in their chart. The 6 of Wands is Leo energy. The King of Wands is Leo, Sag, and Aries. The Queen of Wands, yeah, it's about nurturing that passion. The King of Wands, you have a true pair here on the board. I'm just saying. Now I'm hearing fire and gasoline. Damn, okay. If this is a relationship that is coming in the 4th week here, I feel like you're having to hold yourself back. To be perfectly honest, you do want this person's attention, like a moth to a flame, burned by desire. My love is blind, can't you see my desire? Yeah. Janet Jackson, back in the day. Golly, that's been a minute. The 5 of Pentacles here underneath the bottom of the deck. There is loneliness here that is surrounding you. The 5 of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. The 3 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, or the Page of Cups. I feel like in a way you're feeling very lonely, even in a crowded room. You're feeling very lonely whenever it comes to your emotions. You're feeling very lonely whenever it comes to your stability. The 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. It's like you just want someone to notice your emotions. If you've dealt with something here and you're... Yeah, again, the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Notice me, notice me, notice me. The 6 of Wands. It can be a card of trying to get someone's attention. I'm hearing it doesn't matter what kind of attention, even if it's bad attention, attention is still attention. The Strength, the 4 of Pentacles. Sorry, that's my. I told you we're all dealing with the back to school funks. The Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. This could be a particular person that you have been. That you have decided to separate from, or that you have been separate from. This could be someone coming in trying to get your attention. This could be you trying to get their attention. This could be any number of things having to do with success and victory. You may be saying, I don't care what it takes, but I'm going to get there, right? Even if I have to do it by myself, I'll build the stable foundation, and I will give as much. I will investigate every emotional corner of myself, of anything. I mean, the Hermit here underneath the bottom of the deck. This feels like a very internal fight that you have going on. It really, really does. I see indecision. I see sadness, remorse, and regret. I see the Devil. I see something that you are very committed to, or something that you are chained to and you're trying to break free from. It may be overindulgence. It may be saying, I am just focused on myself, and damn it, that's all I care about. I don't care about anyone else anymore, because 5 of Cups to the 10 of Cups, my family doesn't even care about me. That is oh so clear to me now here with the Sun and the Strength. You may be saying, despite this, I really don't care. It's only made me stronger. All right, this is going to hit differently for absolutely everyone, because we are all living different lives. If you would like a more in-depth personal reading with me, all right, that's the best way for me to get a clear view of what you individually might be dealing with, all right? As far as the signs are concerned, we do have very heavy Leo here showing up. Strength twice, the Sun as well. We have the 6 of Wands, which is Leo energy, the King of Wands, Leo, Sag, and Aries. Virgo energy here in the Hermit. Let's see here. We have Justice, Libran energy. And this is very similar to what Libra's head cards were. So you could be dealing with a Libra. It does not have to be. You could have some Libra in your chart. The Ace of Cups. All right. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Temperance, Sagittarian energy. That is it as far as the majors are concerned. Earth, air, fire, and water here all on the board. And then we have the Moon underneath of the Page of Cups. The Moon. You could be saying, I'm not entirely sure what lies ahead. Whatever I'm heading toward is a mystery. But you know what? One thing that I know that I can focus on is my own happiness, my own personal wish fulfillment in all of this. You may be coming back to that and saying, look, I am standing up for and I am maintaining my boundaries whenever it comes to the balance inside of me. Even temperance is about balance. Libra energy, balance, justice. The Two of Pentacles, balance. Okay, there is a lot of seeking to find balance, and it could be amid the chaos, as I was getting earlier. Okay, Scorpio, that is what I have for you. Virgo energy, also coming out here. But that's what I have for you. Very, very intense, very interesting read. I would love to know how and if this resonates with you guys in the comments down below. Make sure that you like, okay, that you comment, because that is how YouTube says, hey, I like this channel and I want it to stay around. It's how I also know that you want me to stay around and that you enjoy these readings and you want to see these continue. Okay, I'm probably going to take about a week off and take a look at the data and see whether or not I'm going to continue doing these. There are a few signs that I know I am going to keep doing. I already know that. Hopefully you guys are one of them. All right, Scorpio, you know I love you. Take care, and I will see you guys again here soon. Hey everyone, thank you so much for being with me here today. Whether or not you're here for your own sign or you're cross-watching for someone else, thank you guys again, as always, for liking, for subscribing, and for letting me know how and if this resonated with you in the comments down below. If you would like a more in-depth personal reading with yours truly, you can always check in the description box of every video, including this one, and find the link to my Etsy store. Guys, I thank you so much for all of your love and support, and I cannot wait to see you here on the next video. But with that in mind, if you want more content, then check out these videos here or go straight to the channel. I'll see you guys again here soon. Until then, take care.